Hi, I'm Billy Joe, and I hope this works. Welcome to our Michiganer Bust Adventures. I hope you've been following along. Join us now on the Nebraska State Park hopping leg of this journey from South Dakota to Missouri. Departing Rapid City, South Dakota, where we had an extended, relaxing stay, we made a beeline for the Nebraska border. We made a decision on this journey to go through rather than past everything and take highways and byways rather than interstate. We discovered a great place for lunch at the State Line Casino and Heartland Grill. Kevin gave his Philly and French fries. They were fantastic. 5 out of 5 stars. We enjoyed the ambiance. The fellow was busy but really nice. Seems like a family establishment there. Had really just a fun vibe. And there was this Great Dane that snuck out. I believe it escaped from where it was supposed to be. It came out. Just a friendly dog. I got dog kisses. It was awesome. Hello, Nebraska. We drove through corn country. There's a reason they're the corn huskers. We saw corn and gigantic facilities that were agricultural, miles and miles and miles of corn and sunflowers and more corn. We cruised past this rock formation just as Kevin was commenting, "This looks bad, Landsy." And this, to me, was reminiscent of the Chimney Rock Formation they have in Nebraska. We found this beautiful spot in Chadron State Park, nestled among the buttes and canyons of Nebraska's Pine Ridge. Okay, so, we're new at this. We pull in through the gates, and Kevin sees a smallish parking lot and knows not what lies ahead. I boogied out to see what I could learn at the main office. I met and questioned a very pleasant young woman. She was not as informative as she was pleasant. She did not effuse information. It was sparse, and I was unfamiliar with the territory. I returned to the RV and gave the info to Kevin, and we pressed on, driving into the trees, down a one-lane road, again not knowing what lies ahead. We found a spot with a yellow tag, as instructed, and rejoiced at our safe landing, and raised a cheer at the beep, indicating we had shore power. We set to deciphering the envelope Miss Pleasant gave me, along with the map. As a state park facility, we quickly learned there was an additional park permit fee. We found a way to pay that online and printed proof. Yes, we brought the printer. Yes, we are glad. We still had to pay for the campsite, and in hindsight, I know it's not possible to do that on the day of arrival. So we went walking. We found a very informative, very helpful, very friendly camp host and talked to him about his camp hosting experience. Actually, I admired that gig. It was a beautiful walk. Onto Highway 2 at Alliance, and onward at Hyannis, we discovered gas was 60 cents less per gallon. At Anselmo, another 10 cents cheaper. It was a beautiful day, a bit windy. We fought the wind every day, pretty much, and it was hot. It was a gorgeous day. We were absolutely privileged to be driving across beautiful countryside. It wasn't long before I started noticing an interesting formation on the map. It turned out to be the Sand Hills of Nebraska, and it is this set of over and over really cool sandy hills. Bessie Recreational Facility, not a state park, so no extra fee. Near the village of Thedford, Nebraska. It was a very nice, very well-kept park, but I didn't see a single staff, and we only had one neighbor. Nora's waiting for Kevin to fuel up, and look what we saw. How long has it been since you've seen one of those? Our final night in Nebraska we spent in Mormon State Park. Nora and I went for a walk down towards the water, and unfortunately we both got full of burrs. No good. got burrs in my shoes. Go back to Daddy. Come on. Let's go home. Go home. Ouch. Ouch. That's enough of that. This is where we would have ended the video. I had to pull burrs out of poor little Nora Cakes' paws, and just as we were approaching the Missouri River. But while Michigan was not at all busted, Missouri kinda was. Our destination, just over the border, Big Lake, got there and it was closed for remodel. Not a word on their website, nothing. We found ourselves on road T. T was for terrible, not a road Kevin was happy driving on, so we turned it around and backtracked to I-29.
Don't look out the window, Nora Cakes.
Don't look out the window, Nora Cakes. Here we go. The Missouri River. Whoa. Whoa.
Little tree truck. Wow.
Opa. This was a long, hard day. Too many hours, too many miles. Reminded us why we've been doing a nice, slow roll. As the sun was setting in Missouri, we arrived at the AOK campground in St. Joseph's, Missouri, and we're lucky they had an open spot. It was a very nice park, lots of amenities. Looks like folks live there year-round. There were a couple of things that tickled us about Missouri. There was a place called Chillicothe, the home of sliced bread. And in Macon, Missouri, I walked Nora while Kevin put in gas. And it was $2.85 a gallon. That was pretty impressive. And the cashier asked me, "Are you going camping?" I'm like, "No, we live in that." And she was so jealous. We really got a kick out of that. Overall, mostly I was disappointed that I didn't find any barbecue anywhere on our trip through Missouri. I hope you found some enjoyment in our travels across Nebraska and Missouri, and we will see you in Illinois. We have some great things to show you. See you there. Opa!